Hey guys, so usually I like to do these beginning parts before the intro or before the interview is live so I can interact with you guys, hang out with you, talk a little bit. I wanted to find out what you guys have been doing on May the 4th, but my schedule's been insane with the job and I'm super busy getting ready for a big Hit Seekers May the 4th show. So I decided, full record interview. You guys watch at your leisure during your May the 4th because you probably got a lot of stuff to watch. There's tons of movies, there's tons of TV shows, there's tons of cartoons, there's tons of cool stuff to watch. But just a few things we can run through. Check out all the cool May the 4th deals. I saw Legos doing a bunch of cool stuff. Of course, Disney stores got some stuff. A lot of cool exclusive things that are coming out. I saw that they're doing a Black Series, like Lando, like Bounty Hunter helmet. It looks like they're doing mini Black Series helmets because I saw a Rex and a Vader. Those are kind of dope. There's also a really cool lightsaber deals. Basically, like any lightsaber company, of course, is going to have a deal today. So definitely check that out. Most notably, I do have a affiliation with ArtSabers. So if you guys are looking for a good deal there, they have a May the 4th sale going on. You can also use the code KYBERFORGED at checkout. It'll get you a little extra on top of the discount. So that's for you guys. Also, check out Disney Plus. They got a really dope May the 4th layover. Got everything kind of nice and organized in there. So it's the one time of the year the normies want to hang out with us and our Star Wars stuff. And Burger King's weird right now. They got a bunch of weird Mandalorian stuff, like literally like Grogu, like green bun, like chicken sandwiches. Check those out. The cups are dope if you can find the cups. They're like metal color change cups. Apparently they don't come out till May the 4th because I keep popping over and Bertie's like, we don't got them. Like, get out of here, kid. I'm like, okay. I'm not a kid. I'm an old man. Also, I have a TeePublic shop. I've had that up for a little while, but, just plugging it for you guys. Take a look at it. A lot of cool Star Wars and just nerd in general designs, cool t-shirts. You can put them on stickers, bags, cups, whole bunch of different stuff. I'm going to have a special design coming out for May the 4th. Just recently actually did this one here for Mall. That's available right now. But yeah, May the 4th, I'll have a brand new shirt. It'll be out on that day. Working on a new Kyber Crons. It's taken a lot to write, but I had a lot of demand for it. I am working on a If Maul Survived episode 1. It's going to be a long episode. I want to get it right for you guys, so that's why it's taken so long, but that's what we're working on right now. But yeah, if you guys are free, if it's still May the 4th that you're watching this, check out the Fanatics Live app. The name of the shop is Hit Seekers. I'll put a link in the description there for the show. If you guys just want to hang out, it's going to be a fun time. I'm going to try to simulcast on YouTube. So if you just want to watch it, I won't be able to interact with that chat because I'll be busy working and doing the chat over there. But if you want to interact with me and maybe even buy into the break or interact with the people that have bought in with the break, you could pop on over to Fanatics and hang out, chill. Like I said, you don't got to buy anything. You can just hang out, watch some cool Star Wars cards get ripped. We're going to have a really fun one. The most recent set, Smuggler's Outpost. We're going to split that up into 2 half-case breaks. And the really awesome artist, Ryan Finley, check out, we've interviewed him before. He's so cool. He was awesome enough to hook us up with some of his sketch cards. So you have guaranteed top sketch cards in each half break, no matter what. He's super talented. And speaking of super talented, also another great Topps card artist that I feel so awesome that we got to have on the show and that you guys get to meet. She's incredibly talented. Her name's Traci Easterday. If you search her on Google, go to her site, it'll show some of her bigger sets that she's made. She made one set for Galaxy 2024 that was basically Anakin's entire life in a set of cards, starting with him as a child, leaving his mother, all the way to him dying on the Death Star. Spoiler alert. And then also, most recently, she did a set for hyperspace. These were case hits on this one, which, if you're unfamiliar with cards, basically means this card was very printed in very small numbers, and an entire case of cards, which is multiple boxes of cards. There's only one possible one that can be in each box. So it's very rare to find one, and it's not even guaranteed that that's going to be the case hit you get. It's just one of the ones that you could possibly get. But it's a beautiful set with some gorgeous card art. One of my favorites that I'm trying to find, I've been looking forever, is they did a beautiful recreation of the scene between Obi-Wan and Leia in Obi-Wan when he's telling her about Anakin and Padme, kind of, but not kind of. Yeah, gorgeous card. I've always wanted to get it graded, to give to my kiddo, but hard to find. But anyway, she is an awesome person. Hope you guys dig her. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys did on May the 4th. What kind of awesome way you celebrated the holiday. If you guys got in on any of those cool May the 4th deals, if you got any great May the 4th pickups, please tell me. I love collectible stories. Not even it's a collectible. Maybe you went got 50 shirts for super cheap because there's a bunch of awesome sales. Let me know. Way to go. And join me on May the 4th on Fanatics. It will be awesome. It will be fun. You guys are going to see some insanely cool cards get pulled. Maybe we get to see Mark Hamill's auto. Maybe we see Pedro Pascal's. Harrison Ford also signs for the set. Maybe we'll find one of those on that night. But yeah, guys, happy May the 4th to all of you. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. I'm going to get some more stuff out here soon for you. We have ICC Con coming up. Me and some of the boys are probably going to start getting going with some coverage. And you're going to see a lot of us at the con and probably start getting ready for that. So can't wait. Happy May the 4th again. Take care, guys, and enjoy this interview with Traci Easterday. I'd like to thank Traci Easterday, who's our guest today on the Kyber Council. Topps artist, one of the best ones that in existence. Honored to have her on the show. Traci, thank you for being on today.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me
And
on today.
since this will be airing on May the 4th, May the 4th be with you.
And also with you.
So, first
just
of
gonna
all, what
scooch you
kind
back
of
over.
got you into drawing art for cards?
So I had started drawing again, because I'm a graphic designer by trade. And as soon as, the pandemic hit, it was really hard to kind of find work because I had left the job that I had been at. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he really wants to be on camera.
It's fine.
And
Mine's kind of waiting to jump in front
just
of me.
waiting. um and so like with a lot of people, just pandemic hobby almost. And my family and I have a kid, and we were deciding to watch like all the Star Wars from in chronological order from start to finish, because my kid had not done that. And so we were coming up to the Clone Wars, and I was very much like, "Ah, I'm not excited about this," because I'm an 80s kid and we were very stuck up about the original trilogy. And I, within a couple episodes, absolutely fell in love with the Clone Wars. And really even in the early days when the animation was a little bit rougher, there was just something about it. And I was like, I need to draw. I need to start drawing again. And it just became the natural thing that I wanted to draw. And so I was just like, this is just for me. This is just for fun. And after about like 6 months, I was like, this is what I think I've been missing in my career. Cause like I'm always kind of late to figure things out. And it's like drawing illustration is sort of the missing piece. And I kind of started following more people and I was like, wait, there are people who just get paid to draw Star Wars. Like, how can I get paid to draw Star Wars? How can I make this my job? And so I just worked really hard. And it took about 3 years to finally get hired for actual license work. And that was completely shocking to me. And that was the Power of the Dark Side set for Topps. And
That was the first, that's
yeah, that was my very first licensed job. I mean, I had done the sketch cards, but the sketch
mhm,
cards actually, I did my first set of sketch cards after I'd already finished the Power of the
mhm.
Dark Side set. And yeah, it was such a wild experience because Anakin is one of my favorite characters, and to be able to be hired to tell his story, and to be trusted to tell his story in a way that sorry. He likes to show his bum, so
It's fine. He wants to be a star.
he does. Um, yeah, so it's just it was kind of like a dream come true, that job. And then I see your cat. Oh my god, he looks a lot like my cat.
I was gonna say, very similar to mine, the Mancoon
Yes.
look.
Yes. This is now a cat podcast. I'm sorry if you didn't know that coming into this.
Star Wars and cats, that's
Yes.
the new concept.
What else do we need? Um, yeah, so sorry, I kind of lost where I was in
Oh,
talking
no, you're
about.
fine. And honestly, that whole set, it's so perfectly, like, recreates, like, little Anakin all the way to just when he was passing away on the Death Star, like, it just such a great timeline that, like,
Yeah.
and it's honestly, when anybody thinks of Galaxy 24, that is it's
Really?
the dark sides that everybody thinks of, like,
That's crazy. I
it's
still don't know what to do with that. Like, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing.
and honestly, probably my favorite card of all time, it's I can't remember which number it is in the set, but it's the one that's from Ahsoka when Anakin's walking forward and then he has Vader's silhouette around
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That is just incredible visual and the colors and just
You. That was the card. That's actually like when people tell me like which is like ask me which is a favorite from the set. Like it is that card. And sort of just personally because I fought for that card to be included. Like I fought for my vision. Because like they were great and like their feedback was great and made changes and some things didn't work and other things did work and they'd said like, yeah, this is a great idea, but we're not sure if it's going to translate because that moment was such a visual, like with the flashing.
mhm.
And I was like, I think I can do it. I think I can translate it to a still image. So I'm just really proud that like, that they were like, yeah, okay, and yeah, so that's been yeah,
It translated
crazy.
so well
Oh,
too.
thank
Like,
you.
honestly, it's almost like you got the whole set, kind of Anakin's whole journey, just like in that card. Like
Yeah,
you got Anakin, you got Vader, you got kind of
right.
the way the colors look, you kind of got like the conflicted nature of them. Like it's so much going on in that card with just well, just that one image. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad that
Yeah.
they were allowed you to put that card in the set because that is
Yeah, me too. Me too.
easily probably the best Anakin card
Oh,
that I've
thank
seen.
you.
And
Thank you. I love that
I
that's your favorite
when you did
too.
on, like, Tony's show, the one that he got signed by Hayden, like, oh, looks so good.
I got mine signed by Hayden too, which was really fun. I can show you actually. Um,
I think that's honestly anytime people go get a card signed by Hayden, it's almost always one of yours.
oh, really? Well, what's crazy is that so I went with my kid to get this signed.
Oh,
And I had brought a set because I wanted to give him a set as well. And
Mhm.
I thought I would just kind of like hand it over to him and, you know, just kind of move on. But he was like, "Oh my God, like, did you do these?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he like sat down on a school stool and like looked through all the cards, like took
Yeah.
them out of the packaging that I had them in and looked through each of them. And I was just like, "What is happening right now?"
Oh, one of my friends recently got to meet him and,
Mhm.
got his auto on, it was the card that had, like, little Anakin on it
Oh
and,
yeah.
like, his name,
Hmm.
and then, like, Clone Wars Anakin on it, and he instantly knew. He's like, "Oh, one of Tracy's cards."
I'm
So
sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? You just blew
so,
my
yeah,
mind.
you're very much on his radar when he knows your cards by sight now, so he's definitely signed several of them.
Oh my God. Okay, I just got really warm. That's crazy. Thank you for letting me know that.
And
That's
then
really
what you were saying about Clone Wars too, I
mhm.
100% agree. I feel like I did not appreciate the prequels first time through. I loved Revenge of the Sith, but, like, the first 2
Yes.
episodes I
Yeah,
wasn't super into, and then Clone Wars happened, I saw Clone Wars, and Clone Wars adds so much to Anakin as a
it
character.
really does. Yeah.
It makes 1 and 2 fit way better in the
Yeah,
story, and
absolutely.
once you see him in 3, the turn isn't so hard. You get it now because you've seen all the
Exactly.
steps along the way that Anakin
Exactly.
kind of started breaking apart.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you there. I love
Yeah.
Clone
Are you an 80s kid too? Like I don't want to age you, but
85. Yep.
okay. Okay. So I'm a little bit older than you, but yeah, I feel like our generation, it was mythical, right? Like when we realized it was episode 4, 5, and 6, it was
It
mythical.
was you talked about in the playground stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Totally.
my cousin's friend read the script for episode 1. Didn't you know that?
Totally.
Like, yeah, I
I
mean,
heard that blah blah blah.
my uncle works at Lucasfilm.
Right, right. Yeah, and so I feel like because of that, and we were so like it was such a Star Wars was such a defining moment for so many of us that
Mhm.
anything that was put out was never gonna meet the mythical nature of what we had, right, with our friends talked about.
Yeah.
And I think like that's such a bummer because it's really good and it really does I don't know, I really love it now and I've come to the thought that like there's no bad Star Wars. There's just Star Wars that I don't connect with sometimes. And you know what? I can just like not connect with it and move on. Like I don't have to
Exactly.
watch it again. I don't have, but I feel like yeah, there's no bad Star Wars anymore. Like
It
yeah,
that especially changed for me too once I had a
yeah.
kiddo,
Right.
because I mean, I like The Force Awakens, but, like, the rest of the sequel trilogy wasn't super into, um, but my kiddo loves all of it. She loves Rey. Her favorite
Right.
character, though, is Ahsoka, and also she loves little Leia. That's
Of course. Fantastic.
anytime she goes to a con, I made her a little Leia costume that she cosplays in. She draws little Leia,
Oh my
and
god, I need to see photos of that. That's amazing.
but yeah, like all the newer stuff, she connects with all that. So
Right. Right.
I think it's just like it hits you at the right point of your life,
Right.
and that's
Yeah.
that's going to be the Star Wars that hits with you the most.
Absolutely. And I think that's why like I get really protective because I'm like I have a friend who came of age during the prequels, right? And like that's her Star Wars. Like she loves the prequels. And
Mhm.
but also doesn't really like the OT, right? And I'm like, okay, like that's fine. You don't have to like it, but I'm just like the original trilogy is mine, and the prequel trilogy is hers and so many other people's. And I love that like the sequel trilogy is like our kids' generation, right? And it's just like it doesn't take away, just because our generation gets annoying about Star Wars. Like I love that any entry point is great, you know? Like,
It's yeah,
yeah.
like the first thing my kid saw, which it is hilarious. Her first intro into Star Wars was Clone Wars, so
Okay.
she saw all the good stuff with
Right.
Anakin before knowing anything bad was going to
Oh,
happen.
oh no.
And then we saw Revenge of the Sith in the theaters together last year, and
Oh no.
that little girl's heart was broken.
How old is she?
She's 7.
Oh no. Oh my
I think Anakin was, like, one of her first, like, crushes, so it was, like, just earth-shattering. She's like, "He
gosh.
becomes a bad guy?" Like,
And not just a bad guy, like the bad guy.
bad guy, yeah.
Oh my god.
Like,
When
the
my
guy you
kid
see from all daddy's other stuff that, you're like, "Yeah, he's
right.
the really bad guy."
Right. Yikes.
Yeah, it was she left the theaters, like, you could tell
Mhm.
she, like, fought off tears at some point, like,
Right. Oh
it's like, well,
man.
that's such a unique experience she got. I never got to see Star Wars that way. I
Right?
didn't know going in, like, at some point, spoiler alert, everybody, Anakin's gonna turn into Darth Vader.
Right. And Vader is, Luke's dad.
Mhm, yeah, and
Right? Like,
so
yeah.
I knew all of that was gonna happen. It's just I
Right.
wondered, like, how?
Right.
But yeah, I was like, "That's such a cool way she got to see it because she literally got to see the actual story happen in order, so it's like, that's kinda
That's
cool for her.
really amazing. When my kid was I want to say around 5 or 6, we decided like, yeah, it's time, like they can watch the trilogy. And we did start with A New Hope. And I had been wanting to have that moment with them of like them finding out that Vader is Luke's dad. And so we are kind of waiting for the right time. Like we hadn't kind of gotten to Empire Strikes Back yet. And my parents happened to be visiting and they were watching Lego Star Wars with my kid. And I was like doing something else in the house. And 3PO goes, well, now that Luke knows that Vader's his father. And my kid was just like, what?
Wait, what?
What? And I was like, how did this get messed up?
Pump the brakes.
Yeah, so that's how my kid found out, but
Yeah, like, and I didn't even think about it too till you were saying that, like, it's gonna be so weird when she watches the originals because
that's
Empire
true.
is gonna be so much different to her because she's already gonna know,
Right.
"Oh, yeah, yeah, Luke's
Oh, that's true.
here."
Yeah, because she would have
Yeah,
seen
like,
like
that's not gonna be a big deal to her like it was to me 'cause,
right,
like, when I was a kid, that was like, "Huh?"
right,
Like,
right. Like so many times I wish that I could have been in the theater when that happened.
oh, that
Like
would've
I
been
just
nuts.
insane. Absolutely
I
insane.
honestly, I think the only other theatrical experience that could have been compared to that is
Mhm.
when people saw, like, Endgame in the theater.
Right. With
Just
Captain
because there were
America.
so many things they kept so secret,
Yep.
and when they happened, like, people were literally like, "What?" Like, I feel like
Right.
that's the closest thing we got to
I
maybe
think you're
like
right. I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I still watch those reaction videos of people in the theater, like when Cap picks up that's why.
I love it. I know, like, I can't believe I'm at a point in my life where I get so much joy out of watching someone else experience joy, but I just love, like, yeah, like, somebody watching a trailer even, like, I'm just like, "Oh, good, they're good, they're enjoying that," like
Yeah. I feel like we need joy now, and so any way that it can happen. But I'm
Oh,
same. I'm like after the sorry, this is not Star Wars related, but after the Bad Bunny halftime show,
yeah.
like that was like I just watched like reaction video after reaction video, like tears streaming down my face. I'm like, this is giving like so much joy that we need, like collectively
Yeah.
need. So yeah,
It
yeah,
it's literally things like that have become, like, the cat videos of, like, 20 years ago. Like,
absolutely, absolutely.
it's what you need, like, people just being human for
Yeah.
5 seconds
5 seconds, yeah,
just to at
yeah.
least be like, "Okay, not everybody in the world is insane." Okay.
Feels like it, but yes, like, not everybody in the world is insane, yeah, yeah. I feel like, the Artemis mission did that as well, like,
Mhm.
that was really
Y
cool too,
yeah, and,
yeah.
I mean, and honestly too, I I have so much respect for just sketch artists in general.
Mm,
Um, I don't know how you guys take so much, like, art and you cram it on a 3 by 5 card, like,
yeah,
that's always been the thing that just blows my mind the most.
yeah, it's not easy. And I think like when I signed up and got accepted to do sketch cards, I didn't entirely think about having to draw on a tiny little thing. So it has taken me a lot of time and practice to kind of get to a place where I am happier and I can work a little bit quicker. But yeah, yeah, it's a tiny little thing to work on.
And I mean, and we've talked a bunch about like the Path to the Dark Side set, but like your last few things you've done have been awesome too. Like the set you did for hyperspace, those cards were just so gorgeous. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
always a fan of just a plain white chrome card. I just think it looks so clean. So like having that much like clean white like border details and stuff in it really made the art kind of pop in it.
Oh, thank you.
Um, and then I love your sketch cards from Smugglers. The fact that you went with like things people would have never thought to do,
Weird
like
little
all these
aliens.
other
Yeah.
alien characters, and it was so cool. It was so creative. It's a bunch of characters that never get credit and
Yeah. Oh,
never really
thank
should
you.
get on Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. Sometimes, because if I do, because there are kind of two things, well, three things that I usually tend to do on sketch cards, and a lot of them end up being sort of time-based. Like I would love to be able to do full detailed color pencil, like super realistic work. I'm really slow, and one card usually takes me like 8 hours usually. And so what will end up happening is that I'll have the set planned out and what cards I want to do, and then I run out of time. And it doesn't mean like that sounds bad. It doesn't mean that like the marker and pen ones are less than. It's just that like I run out of time and they're kind of what I'm quicker at. I don't know. That sounds bad, doesn't it?
Oh no, no. I totally get it. My wife loves to draw sketch cards
Oh,
too.
really?
That's kind of been like her side kind of hobby lately.
Hey,
And at the very end stages, you just see her where she's like, "Okay, I gotta fix this here," and then she'll work on it like for another hour, and then she's like, "Okay, I think it's good." Nope, nope. I'm
nope,
like,
nope. Yeah.
so I 100% get it. Like it is, she is. I will say I'm insanely proud of her because she just kind of started. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy crap, you're talented. Why didn't you tell anybody? Like,
That's so cool. Is she gonna submit to Tops?
I don't think she's ready yet because the
Okay.
hard part about doing it is she's a teacher.
Oh,
So
okay.
she has like no time
Yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah.
Her plan is to anytime she gets breaks to just try to crank out as many of them as she can to
Yeah,
kind of
that's
get her
great.
name out there a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And she's very nervous about like drawing. She's amazing at drawing lightsabers. Like that's where she
Very
started.
cool.
They're so cool. The stuff she's drawn.
That's
She actually
amazing.
for me. I had a couple of months ago. I had Roger Christian on the show.
Okay.
He's the one that basically created all the lightsabers in the first movie.
Oh, no
Uh,
way.
I
That's
had
cool.
her draw me those three lightsabers: Obi-Wan's, Luke's, and Vader's, and then he's going to sign it on that card.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's so
So
fun. Yeah,
yeah,
I need to see these.
terrible at lightsabers, but she's like nervous about doing other stuff. So
Sure.
I
Sure.
told her like, you get all summer, just practice, practice.
Absolutely. And I think like having a niche like doing lightsabers like that, I feel like that's actually really cool because you don't see it very often. Like I
Mhm.
literally just had somebody be like, "Hey, I don't know if you're taking like requests, but like I'd love to see some lightsabers." Which I think is really cool, and like I love portraits. I love drawing people and aliens, and so drawing things is a lot harder for me or it's just like something I'm not as interested in. So I think the fact that she loves that is so cool and like it gives her a niche to sort of work
Yeah.
towards, and I think, like, people would love to collect that stuff, so
She's yeah, she's done like a few so far and people bought them. So it's like you've sold art, Kayla, so you are
right,
technically a professional artist.
absolutely, yeah, totally, totally, I feel like yeah, yeah, and one thing, like, I have sometimes have people come up to me or, like, DM me and be like, "Oh, like, I wish I could draw like you," and I'm like, "Okay, but, like, I couldn't even draw like me."
Practice, practice.
In the beginning and like I am not naturally talented at drawing. I think that there are people who are You know, I'm just not like it's something that even now like I struggle with and um like it with my the inserts that I've done, the number of times like I have to redraw a person, it doesn't come naturally and I'm very slow. Um but kind of if to see the progression of where I started to where I am now is because I put the time in, not because it comes easy, you know.
Yeah.
Um and I think what I also tend to tell people is find something that you love to draw because then you'll be motivated to keep up with it. Like I will literally never get tired of drawing Star Wars. Never. Like there is not, and it's like Ahsoka is my comfort character to draw. I've drawn her so many times. I will still always go back, and I will never get tired of drawing Ahsoka. Never get tired of drawing Anakin. Um, and that helped me practice, you know, in the beginning because it was like I love drawing this. I'm going to spend hours doing it.
Well,
So
and they're vastly different, like characters design wise. So I mean,
yeah,
it kind of gave you kind of the full spectrum there of like Star Wars characters. Just learning to draw them kind of, opened the door to other aliens, other
absolutely.
humans, and
Yeah, yeah,
so yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's incredible, like the work you do.
Oh, thank you.
It's such an honor to get to like speak to you because, like I
Thank
said,
you.
I've already been collecting your cards, some of my favorite ones to collect. And yeah, it's an absolute awesome honor to have you here on the May the Fourth show. So,
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm honored that you would want me on the Made of Force show. Like that's
oh,
feels like a big
absolutely.
deal.
Trust me. Trust me, you are. Like, we will literally be opening packs of cards, and it's one of your cards is just now known as, oh, it's a Tracy. So,
That's wild.
yeah, so you've literally become like a descriptive term for your own cards. So,
That's really nice.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
you're a big deal.
thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, I appreciate you being on so much.
Thank
It's
you.
it's awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making those sets because as long as you're making them, we're gonna keep buying them
Oh,
because
thank you. Thank you.
appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on and have a great rest of May the 4th.
You too.